he said a real poignant thing. He said, man, if everybody gonna write books and capitalize all the things, but a lot of them didn't come from that or had first-hand knowledge of stuff like that.
Right.
How much of a lot of the books and everything are you pulling from almost actual things, even though they're not, actual things per se?
Right. Well, I always tell people, like, I'm just gonna say it's fiction because, like I said, I've been to the feds and I know what they do.
Right.
They'll sit there and read something like that and say, oh, we didn't know he was doing this, and
Right.
I'm back in jail, so I'm good. That's all made up.
Right, because there was a lot of controversy with Prodigy formerly of Mobb Deep, when he came, he got out of jail and he put together his book, and then a lot of people were like, wait a minute, there's too much true stuff in here, but with the real names and everything like that,
Wow,
So,
I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, and it was like it's the main reason why allegedly Mobb Deep is broke up, in a lot of ways. Like, how sensitive, you probably touched upon it a little bit. How sensitive are you to not touch upon some things that are, like that?
I just wouldn't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Unless I did time for it personally and I
Right.
owned up to that, or they just gave me that and sentenced me for that, then that's something I can put in there and they can't mess with me about it, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
So you might read something like that, man.
That's what's up.
You got a lot that relates to real life that's in the book, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's when you read it, you might feel yourself in it, and
Right.
I've always been told it's an easy read, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I try to make every page like a page turner, so it's full of action, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta get it, man. I don't know if we in Atlanta, you could order it from blackstarmusicvideo.com, or you could go to blackandnobles.com. That's a Philly right there, I believe, you know what I mean? If you Amazon, they got it on Amazon, Barnes and Noble. You can tell your people to walk in there, or you could hit me let me see.
What's your Twitter, man? You got Twitter?
Yeah, at Brthewriter.
All right.
Twitter, you know what I'm saying? You can also follow at Thugga the Movie on Twitter or Instagram.
All right. Indeed. So let's get into the meat of the book, man. Let's break down what the book is about, man. Tell us a little bit about the characters in the book, you know what I mean, and what the whole premise behind the book is.
It's basically, it's about what we go through in everyday life as we growing up. It might be a shame to say, but sex, drugs, lies, murders, things
Right.
that make the world go round if you really think about it.
Okay.
It's also a prime example when friendship goes wrong. You know what I mean? Because these group of individuals, they're all friends. So
Right.
to see the friendship deteriorate over money, it goes, it's kind of wild.
Right.
But we can't relate to it. When you get
Right.
money, sometimes somebody get thrown off, and people get murdered, things happen. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's also a little bit of a love story because you got Thugga, of course. You got Tiffany in there. Tiffany is Thugga's love interest. That's the good girl going bad.
Okay.
With the help of Thugga. You got Kiki in there. Kiki, I believe, in my heart, is like every hustler's dream. You know what I mean?
Okay.
She's the one that you're supposed to have, man. You're looking for her right now.
Well, because of personality, just the way of holding them brothers down, or
Everything she do, her movements, like she's like me and you, but real feminine with it. But she can
yeah.
do it with me and you.
Homie, lover, friend, almost type
Right?
of
She's not gonna sit here like, oh my God, Thugga went to jail. What am I gonna do? She knows
Right.
what she's gonna do. You know what I mean?
Right.
So Thugga's sitting back in jail like she got it. I'm good.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Indeed.
So, right.
Indeed.
You got her. Then you got Black. Black is Thugga's. I guess you would call it his best friend. Thugga actually raised him. Their relationship turns this whole book crazy. You know what I'm saying? What happens between them? I'm really not gonna give that away.
Right.
And there's a whole bunch of other people that they come together and make this thing dangerous.
Indeed. Now with the other books that you have, now Thugga is the one that we want everybody to go out and support.
Right.
That's out right now.
Right.
Are the other compositions all relative, or they're like part 2 to this, or a precursor to Thugga, or whatever the case may be, or they're all separate stories?
No, Thugga got a part 1, 2, and 3, and I actually tied somebody named Baby Blue in there from another book, because I want them to meet somewhere later on down the line.
Right.
I haven't actually written a book where they're gonna meet later, but it's gonna be kind of interesting to see.
That's what's up. We talking right now with my man BR the writer, man. His new book Thugga is out right now, man. Make sure y'all support that. Now, where did the K Slade connection come in with this, man? And trying to push your book and everything.
Just the real dude that he is. That's why I say I gotta shout him out.
Because he's doing a lot of good things with the print, with the Straight Stunting magazine, with all the honeys, a lot of big booty.
I'm telling you, man, that's a hell of a dude right there. I tell you, I'm living proof. When that dude come on the radio and say he's for the streets, man, he's for the streets. I'm trying to tell you. I met him in Harlem because he was walking through Harlem. Like, I didn't invite him anywhere, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So, he comes through, I tell him about the book. He's like, yeah, this is your book. So he just grabs it and plugs me and say what he say, right? you know, I just ask him for the number, tell him I'm gonna get on the radio show, so we go through the motions of everything that's going on.
Right.
You know, I call him, we speak, and then I tell him like I can't make it because I gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, could you come down and interview me? He was like, so let me get this straight. You want me to come down and interview you? You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So I said it like I had the #1 book in the country. I was like, yeah.
You're supposed to though.
Yeah, but he, you know, I heard him. He was like,
Right.
all right, you know what I'm saying? Where you want me at? And you know, we plugged it in. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, but. That's what I'm saying. He's a real dude. For somebody that doesn't know me, I don't know him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He gives me his number and does what he does for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we actually I didn't hold up my end yet, but he's giving me an opportunity to get in his magazine. I just got to make it back to New York.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
Now, how much, you know, do you spend a lot of time here in Atlanta, or are you just like doing like a tour, just kind of touching base with different areas that can carry the book?
Well, what I actually do is I started touring, man. I just go
Oh,
wherever
okay.
I think. You know what I'm saying? Like I might Google the most popular bookstore in your town. When I
Right.
find
Well,
it,
I'm
I
from
go
Philly
down,
originally. You know what I mean?
I already did.
That's why I got the P up there. You know, so.
I already told you I did. When you watch my videos, when you get on YouTube and watch my Black and Nobles, we shutting that down. It's gonna be in the movie too. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know that's on Erie Street in Philly. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, no
I'll
problem.
get around, man.
All right. So actually, the movie that's coming out is going to be Thugga the movie, or what was the movie? Now tell me about
it's
Thugga the movie, and tell us about the challenges of putting that together, man. Like in gathering resources to put that together and organizing all of that.
Well, honestly speaking, I thought it would have been a lot harder than it is, and it isn't. It actually isn't, because right now what's going on, I guess people are feeling the movement and love what I'm doing.
Right.
Maybe you respect the fact that I changed my life, whatever you're getting with me for, you know what I mean?
Right.
And people are actually offering their services, you know what I mean?
Right.
Some more than others, and I pay the ones that, you know what I'm saying? If
Right.
you know, if you're doing a big job, you really gonna get paid, but everybody else, you know what I mean? I'm gonna
Right.
take that free help you're giving me, I'm
Right,
gonna take it, but we got a lot of cameras on deck, clothes. It's all promotion for everybody. If you got a clothing line, I'm gonna throw it in my movie. People gonna see it in my movie. It's gonna be promotion for you also. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
dope.
I'm helping everybody on the strength that I just told you, like K-Slade helped me, and I don't even know that man.
Right.
So I look at it the same way. Like those are the blessings I got, and I was supposed to turn around and give it to others. You know what I mean?
That's what's
So
up.
actually, too, now that we here, if you do have your own clothing line, you got a big expensive camera you might need, a studio, whatever it is you have that think could be a help to this movie, you can hit me at SOBApublishing@yahoo.com. That's S like Sam, O like orange, B like boy, A like apple @yahoo.com, man. Publishing at yahoo.com. I answer everything. I ain't gonna just see your email and ignore it, alright?
So we still in the pre-production with the movie and everything. And tell me who are the players, like as far as when the directing, are you directing? You know what I mean? How's that come together? Who's involved?
I guess I'm the producer now. You know what I'm saying? Since I started the production company. Gosh is actually
Big shout out to Gosh, the homie from 215.
That's Oh My Gosh Productions, right? What's the website? ohmygoshproductions.com. That's the bad. I don't care what you want right now. You better call that man. You do anything, man. You do flyers, you do posters, he take pictures, he do video. He got movies under his belt now, so you know I like the boy, you know.
Alright, indeed.
We got him. We got Crime Scene Films. They're also filming. They're from Florida, so they're gonna fly down. And I don't know what's going on in New York right now because I've been away for a month.
Okay.
I see who I grab up there. But you get somebody up there also.
Indeed.
Yeah. Also too, I want to point that out. We will be out here shooting at Atlanta. So when I come back, I guess if you're gonna have me, I'll come through here and let everybody.
Yeah, man. Let me know, man. I'll make my little cameo through the movie too. You know what I'm saying?
We walk through the
in the background.
Yeah.
I'll be a bouncer or something. Got my homegirl Carmen Candy Yams. You know what I mean? Do something. But yo, man, that's definitely positive, man. I like hearing that, man. You know, I knew Gosh wasn't gonna send me no BS person up here. You know what I'm saying? Indeed, man. We over here with my man Brthewriter, man. We talk about his new book, Thugga. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man.
I got one more thing I want to add too, man. Yeah, I do not only write hood novels, man. I write murder mysteries, suspense thrillers, how-to books. I'm gonna really shock y'all with a how-to book. Everybody says, "What's a how-to book?" You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you don't know how to screw a light bulb
I don't
in,
know how to make
will
lemon
write.
meringue. I don't know how to
I
make
will
lemon
tell-
meringue pie, man.
Man,
How do I do that?
If
B.R.,
I think
right?
that would sell, I will research how to make
You gotta be
lemon meringue
versatile.
pie and let y'all know and put that in the book and sell that
Right.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I got one that's really crazy. I just can't give away the name yet because I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
don't give out too many
Tell me about
ideas.
Kendall.
Brothers will listen
Um,
and ear hustle your
oh,
ideas
man.
out from my thing.
Yeah,
Real
yo,
talk.
we already
Serious.
know, man. If y'all out there and y'all listening right now and y'all own a Kindle, man, you can go to Amazon. You can get my book on Kindle for $5.95.
That's we're not allowed to talk about prices at this
Oh,
station.
wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I should have prepped you though, but
Right,
you know,
right,
it's all
right,
good.
right.
Yeah, you can say what it
But
is.
you can get
Okay, well, you can get it. You
Yeah,
can
this type of station we're not allowed to mention prices. We get in
Okay.
trouble for that.
Nah, no, okay.
So if I don't address it, you know, I get in trouble.
Forgive me, I
Yeah,
apologize.
but it's all good, man. But give them all the Twitter, all that good stuff, man. How to contact you, all that stuff. How long you gonna be in Atlanta? If anybody want to hit you up, man, all that
Well,
good stuff.
I'm actually leaving Monday, but I'll be back like probably 3-4 days afterwards. I'm just going to see
Okay.
what's going on in New York as far as this movie thing and the spots that I need, and, you know.
Right, scouting out locations and all that
You
sort
know
of
what I mean?
deal.
I actually, we made those calls already. I know what stores I'm going to lock down. I just need
Right.
everybody to sign release forms and things like that. Then I'll come back down because me and Gosh is doing a lot of work down here. We actually just came from filming the first Thugga commercial
Oh,
for the
okay.
movie, and you know, and we shot right down here after that. So.
You got a website, man, where people
Yeah,
can go
you
for
can go to,
for the book?
www.brthewriter.com. You can get at me at Brthewriter on Twitter, at Brthewriter on Instagram. We got at Thugga the Movie on Instagram and at Thugga the Movie on Twitter also. If you go to at Thugga the Movie on Instagram, you know, you get to see the whole film unfold, so that would be pretty cool, you know what I mean?
All right, my man B.R. the writer, man. Thanks for coming through, bro.
Nah, man, thanks for
And
having me.
I'm looking forward to hearing when you're doing like the Atlanta stuff, man.
Right,
You know,
nah, I'm
come through
definitely
stuff,
gonna
bro.
come back down here. He
For
gonna
sure.
make, God's gonna make sure I come through here. Don't worry
Alright.
about it.
Indeed, indeed. If y'all want to holler at B.R. the writer, man, he's going to be in the studio for a little bit, man. I'm going to hold him here in case y'all got some additional questions. Call up 404-523-8989. In the meantime, let me get to this Nas and Scarface. It's called Hip Hop, man. On the Beats and Lyrics Show, yours truly, J-Force, all right?